get to sit down and think about that because I've been saying that we played in the Urban Meyer era, and I think that kind of gets overlooked. But he's one of the best coaches in college football. He's a legendary coach, one of the most winningest coaches in college football. And I think young guys around here maybe don't get to just sit down and look at how serious that is. But it's been a blessing to play for Coach Meyer. It's been a blessing to be in this position that I am in today. To like you said, play in the Rose Bowl. Some have stories for grandkids someday. So it's definitely a blessing.
I know you've always been the guy with wheels, and you always have the big plays. How much more of a complete receiver are you as a senior than you were as a junior?
It's tenfold. It's a completely different turn. Right, confidence-wise, it's a completely different change. I have so much confidence in myself, and it's not any cockiness or anything like that. It's just I know what type of time I put in. I know what type of work I put in. So I mean that's what makes me confident. But just as a complete receiver, it's completely different. I feel like understanding the game is better. Route running is better, hands are better, everything. So this fifth year was extremely beneficial for me.
We saw you go against the #1 defense in the nation against Michigan, and you guys lit them up. Now you're going against what a lot of people think might be the best secondary out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you rise to this sort of challenge? Because it seems like you guys seem to play better against better defenses.
Definitely. Zone 6 always plays with a chip on our shoulder. We feel like, whenever, the team across from us, we feel like they get all the hype. We feel like they get talked up the most. And honestly, I can say that this is the best secondary that we've seen all season. So, we're ready for the challenge. We've been preparing the right way. We're going to look out to go and make big plays. These guys have, like limited big plays on them. I think the most play that they've had is like 37 yards or something like that. So, we're ready for the challenge. Like I said, we prepare the right way. And we're always going to have that chip on our shoulder for sure.
I'm a real sappy guy. I cry at movies. So are you getting sad this week? I would think you, Terry, John, you guys would look around at some point and just hug each other and just start to shake or something.
Yeah. Nah, we're not getting too sad. We're excited. Obviously, we're going to miss playing with each other. But we've just been trying to take everything in, man. Each practice, each experience that we've had on this trip, we're just trying to take it all in. And come close to game time, I'm sure it'll be a little emotional, especially before the game and after the game. But we're ready to play our last game together, man. It's been a long 5 years, so we're ready.
Talk about your emotions as far as when you step out on the Rose Bowl field come January 1. What will your emotions and adrenaline be like?
I think they're going to be running high, man. I think it's going to be the most emotion that I've had all season, other than, the team up north game, with that being senior night and things of that nature. But as my last game as a Buckeye, I think emotions will be running high for sure.
You graduated, correct?
Yes, sir.
Degree in?
Sociology.
Why sociology?
I'm a people person. I love understanding people. So I've been through it all, different type of sociology of law, everything you can think of, man. I just, love it, understanding the world, understanding people. So that's why.
What are your plans how to utilize that?
So I mean, it's a lot of stuff that you can do with sociology. I plan on running my own company one day. Not necessarily sure what it's going to be for sure, but I definitely think that my degree will help me towards that for sure.
And as far as when you get out on the field and you see Washington State, what do you think will be the key to victory?
I think our key to victory is big plays. This team does a really good job of keeping everything in front of them on defense. They don't really allow the big play, and that's our strong suit. Every game we play in, we have a ton of big plays, so I think that's going to be a key point for us.
How are you enjoying the weather?
Oh, it's great. It's definitely a break from that cold Ohio weather for sure.
Who inspires you as a person, as a player? Just who's the inspiration in your life?
My inspiration dates back to my family always. The things that they've done for me to get me into the position that I am today have been huge, and without them, I wouldn't be where I am today for sure.
How about a player?
Football player? Football player I look at in today's game is Tyreek Hill. I think there's some comparison just with speed and being able to make big plays. So, yeah, I guess that's the player I would think of for sure.